things of that nature make your job harder?
It certainly has increased the workload. The threats against Congress have gone through the roof.
Are we safer here now than we were then?
I think moderately.
Democrat Tim Ryan oversees Capitol security funding.
Making all this safe would be expensive.
Yeah. It's expensive to have an insurrection, and they prevent
We murdering these niggas, bro.
This is pain.
Oh my gosh.
To protect our society.
Chief Manger told reporters today there are no concerning threats to the Capitol tied to Thursday's anniversary. Lester?
Garrett Hake at the Capitol, thank you. In 60 seconds, how a Texas real estate agent now in prison joined the Capitol riot. She tells us if she has regrets a year later. We're back now with our series State of Extremism. Tonight, the Texas realtor now in prison for her role in the January 6th riot. Before she began serving a 60-day sentence, NBC News interviewed her to learn what led her down this path. Here's Kate Snow.
We're going to go down and storm the Capitol. That's why we came, and so that's what we're going to go do. So wish me luck.
Texas realtor Jenna Ryan became one of the most visible participants on January 6th, thanks to her own social media posts. She was invited to fly to D.C. on a private jet by an acquaintance to attend a rally protesting the results of the 2020 election. She documented every move, posts that became evidence used against her in court.
We're all going to be up here, and we're going to be breaking those windows.
Ryan says in the end she was never violent, but pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor for illegally entering the Capitol building. You did walk into the Capitol, Jenna.
I did.
You wrote on Twitter the next day, "We just stormed the Capitol. It was one of the best days of my life."
You know what? I feel like walking into the Capitol for 2 minutes and 8 seconds was a big mistake. And I pled guilty to that, and I have remorse for that.
The mob ahead of you was breaking windows and forcing their way in.
Okay, well, you would have to be there to really understand the whole situation. People see footage on TV that I wasn't privy to. So to me, it was like we were saying, excuse me, people were polite, and it was beautiful.
Seamus Hughes with George Washington University is closely tracking the January 6th cases.
You're only on there for 2 minutes, but let's put it in context. 1,000 other people were there too. 100 police officers were attacked that day. $1 million worth of property damage. The certification of the election was delayed. I mean, these are serious events.
And every individual is a part of that.
Absolutely.
He says Ryan's 60-day sentence is one of the longest for those charged with nonviolent offenses. Do you think the judge was trying to make it?
The judge wanted to put a point on it that this was a crime.
After walking out of the Capitol, Ryan posted this photo of a broken window with a caption.
If the media doesn't quit lying, we're going to come after them next. So,
As a person in the media, that's
Right.
a threatening thing to say.
it's protected. It's protected speech.
People will hear that and think, that's a violent thing to say. And you're showing a broken window next to you. That's what's hard for people to reconcile.
Okay, and so here you go. Back to mob mentality. You get in a crowd of people, and it creates a different environment.
We're gonna go in here. Life or death. It doesn't matter.
In an interview with NBC's Cynthia McFadden last January, Ryan called herself a martyr.
I am being persecuted here.
She pushed her claim even further in our December interview, comparing herself to victims of genocide.
They are calling me entitled. They're making fun of my skin color. They're calling me an insurrection Barbie. They don't see me as a human. And so that is the epitome of a scapegoat. Just like they did that to the Jews in Germany.
Do you compare what's happening to the Holocaust?
You know what's so sad? That I'm afraid to answer your question because I will be attacked for saying that. I mean, people say that is what it's like. They're like, we feel like that's happening.
I think it's clear through her online postings and the letter to the judge that
The bot won! We won by the bot killing the dude.
I hope you get beat in prison. Some people see you as
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
okay, to make your name.
We won by the fucking robot killing the
You know, they do say
fucking
that, and that is so, you know, I'll say yes.
Oh
For the
shit.
next 6 weeks,
Hey, we did
she's
good
sitting
though.
in
That was
prison
victory.
in
That was
Bryan,
flawless
Texas.
victory. Good job,
Kate Snow,
guys.
NBC News.
Oh
Next, the
shit.
end of an era for a police.
Flawless victory.
If you are still holding on to that